Hello, our beautiful souls. You've reached Elizabeth and Joanne with World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. This is your home for how to navigate your twin flame journey energetically, how to understand the energy of this dynamic, and how to work with the energy in a space that you not only become magnetic to your twin flame, but you can keep them and balance them without pushing. So welcome, all of you beautiful souls. Joanne and I are both in permanent relating experiences. We live with our twin flames. We have been balancing them for years, and we watch the energy day in and day out. And that's how we share with you guys. We watch it. We help other beautiful souls. We know this energy like no other. Seriously, we talk balancing on this channel like no other channel you'll ever see. And we do it because we're coming from a place of firsthand experience with this energy. We're all in this together. You'll always hear us say that because this journey is an ongoing, lifelong journey that never ends. And we are always balancing day in and day out. And we have hiccups along the way too. But what happens with those hiccups is we become conscious of them and we share them with you guys in hopes that you can avoid our hiccups and you can be on the fast track to this magnetic space without all the trial and error that we have to go through in our own journeys. So welcome. We're happy to have you here. And click on the link below to see how we can help you in your own journey. We have created amazing, life-changing programs for your connection to get to this energetic space and to really, really understand the energy behind your twin flame connection. So we'll post the link below. And today, here's the topic. And as soon as Joanne read me this question that one of your beautiful soul fams submitted to us, it was like, oh my gosh, we have to make this video and we have to make it now. So I'm going to read it to you and then we're going to dive deep. Here's the question. It says, I'm not that happy, so maybe he isn't my twin. And oh my goodness, as soon as I heard this, I'll start, Joanne, because I have so much to say on this. I'm not happy, so maybe he isn't my twin. So in that comment, in that statement alone, there is so much external need for feeling whole and complete. And that is not what this journey is. And your twin flame, no matter if you're in separation, if you're in a permanent relating experience, they're never going to be the one that makes you happy. Happiness is within. And once you really understand that, I think that's actually the pivotal moment I had within my own journey. When I understood that the happiness and peace was within, it changed everything for me within my connection. But as long as you are looking externally for someone to make you happy, you've missed the whole point of your awakening. Your person was not sent here to make you happy. And that's where the really, really like idealized, romanticized version of twin flames comes in. And it's so inaccurate. It's so false. It's so misleading. And this channel, Cup of Joe, will never lead you in a place where you are being misled on what this energy and what this connection is. If you are thinking that your twin flame being in your life is going to make you happy, you have it wrong. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break that to the minds that are listening to this and getting upset, because that's not what this journey is. You become whole and complete on your own, doing the inner work, doing the self-love, doing the self-depth, like the deep dives that requires you to release mind. And happiness and peace and joy comes from that work. It never comes because you're twin flame. Your twin flame comes in when you've reached that inner state by yourself, and may stay in your space when you've reached and stay in that space by yourself. My person does not make me happy. I make me happy. And as a byproduct, they are always with me. And yes, I can enjoy some amazing moments every day with him. Every day we have these amazing moments. But the happiness that resides is me. The way I laugh now because of my awakening is authentic. It's real. It's genuine. I say jokes to myself that make me happy. I don't look externally anymore for happiness. So if you're in the mind frame of, I'm not happy, so maybe this isn't my twin flame, then my love, I say this with so much compassion. I say this with so much empathy, and I say this with so much genuine feeling. You need to deep dive a little bit within, because you're missing the key component of what your awakening is trying to bring out within you. And that is self-love and self-fulfillment. It is never going to be something external. And your twin flame, as the body and the mind of your twin flame, is external. The happiness, the union, the oneness, that's all an internal. But that's when they're no different from you. They are you. Happiness comes from within. As long as you're seeking outside of yourself, you're going to keep being on the hamster wheel with a bucket that can never be filled. Because only when you start feeling it for yourself does that bucket close up and it can start overflowing. But it can't do that if you're seeking something outside of yourself to fill it.
When I was in my 3D job, every day I would get ready for work. Today is better. Today is better than it was yesterday. And I would correlate my happiness on external, right? So I'm happy if there's less traffic. I'm happy if I get my job done right. I'm happy if my boss says I'm doing good work. I'm happy if my coworkers love me. I'm happy if my family is happy. Not once did I ever recognize or realize that the happiness that I was looking for was for other people to fulfill and allow me to receive happiness. I hope my day is better tomorrow was me unconscious, asleep, and recognizing now conscious, happiness is me. I am the happiness that I seek. Because now in union with my person, they don't give me happiness because happiness is me. We have a lot of joy. There's a lot of laughter in my home. We're always playful, but that's not because he's giving me happiness. Happiness is the experience that I receive from me allowing myself to feel the love that I am. Happiness is you, my love. You build the happiness. The love that you seek is you. The happiness that you seek is you. Your person, looking to your person to make you happy, is looking at your person as though they're separate from you. And you're seeing that your person is that person over there, and they make me happy. Because our people, they're in our life because they're us. And we are happiness. We are peace. You are choosing to experience happiness and not experience happiness based on your heart opening and closing at any given time. But it's not someone else that made you happy. It was you allowing yourself to finally be happy, right? When your heart is opened. But how can you be fulfilled and be at peace wherever you are, however you are, at any given time? And that, my love, is the true definition of happiness, is that eternal peace from within, the peace that needs nothing external, that needs no one external to make sure you're fulfilled, whole, complete, and at peace. Being happy and expecting happiness from external is a battle that you'll have to face, like, outside of you. Versus, I'm not at peace right now. Let me go within and let me reach peace, because peace is who I am. Joy, peace, love. That is your natural state, my love. When you are in a place of anger, sadness, jealousy, you're in the lower scale of consciousness, and you are allowing mind to cloud your present moment from being in this moment here where you just are. But it's really hard to give yourself that internal love, right? That internal peace. That's what our journey calls to us to experience. Because if this was a typical soulmate experience, they would be able to give us the external validation, external comfort, the external, um, like, okay, fix me, fill me, make me feel better, because they're another soul. They don't push. Your energy will not push. They won't pull. But with this person who is your energy, expecting them to make you happy, that's push. You're seeing them separate and you're asking them to do something for you so that you can be whole and complete. And those are the spaces where your person cannot be there. My person's in my space when I'm whole and complete and I need nothing because they're me. Your person's there when you become the true you. The you that needs nothing is everything and is whole and complete now. You are the love, you are the peace, your soul. And that's the space that they are there too. Union is not like soulmate relationships, my love. Union is reaching this union from within, this eternal peace of oneness. So there's misconception of union. Union is where I'm happy, right? Union to the mind is I'm happy, my person's with me, therefore I'm in union. But union is now. Union is now in your conscious state, being whole and complete with everything now. Being one with yourself now. And your person, my love, is there too. That is union. Union is not a soulmate relationship. Union is reuniting with your soul as the soul that you are. You're whole, you're complete, you need nothing, and happiness is you. You are the happiness, my love. How do I find happiness when they're not with me? Joe and Elizabeth. How can I be happy when my mind is thinking about them 24/7 and I feel like I'm broken inside? How can I be happy when they're over there and I'm over here? And what me and Elizabeth are telling you is you're not separate. You're one, and the happiness, the experience of soul is. So it's not good or bad. I want you to not judge your experiences, whether the mind is crying or the mind is laughing. You are the conscious observer that watches the emotions, good or bad. You are the peace. So I remember my son asked me, he said, you guys always want me just to be happy. And I said, no, that's not what it is. I want you to be able to find happiness within yourself and not need anyone for happiness. Because there's a difference. The difference between expecting him to be happy all the time, good, bad, right? Still duality. Versus I'm at peace wherever I am. It could be a rainy, sad day and he can't go play, right? But he knows how to go within and find his peace, whatever it looks like in the external. How do we get to a place where it doesn't matter what's going out there? Because in here, I'm at peace. It could be raining. There could be traffic. Your path to get to home is closed off. But I'm still at peace. I'm still content with this here and now. I'm still one with this here and now. That's eternal peace. How do you find happiness without your person? Your person's not going to make you happy. Yes, being around them is fun, and I'm for the most part at peace, but that's not because of him. I'm at peace because of the love, the energy, the presence that I feed myself every day. I give myself presence. I give myself love. I allow myself to just be. So release minds and expectations of being fulfilled and whole by other people, even your twin flame, making you happy. Because that in of itself is energy seeing them separate, seeing them to fix you. Because as soon as they come back in and you're expecting to be happy, whether they're here with you or not, it's a lot of expectations and preferences for your like wholeness and extension of them. In return of your wholeness is when they are there. But they're there, me being happy, is you expecting them to be there for you to be happy when you are the peace and happiness within yourself. These are profound teachings that we teach you guys here in this channel. So if you found this channel for the first time and you're seeing this message for the first time, this is how you eliminate push energy, my love. Push energy is energy that goes out to your person and keeps a block between the both of you, keeping them away from you in your present moment. When you can release these energies that want them in your space, expect them to be in your space, and you'll be all better now once they're back, then that is the energy that's pushing out. I'm better now. I'm holding complete now. I'm at peace now. How can I be at peace where I am no matter where my person is? In that state is when they're there. And it feels like confusing and almost unfair for the mind, right? You're telling me he's in my space when I'm at peace and happiness. He's pretty much just like taking in my soulful energy while he's around me. Well, he's you. He's going to want to be around you when you find out who you are. When you don't know who you are and you're pushing that energy of mind, ego, fear based energy to him, he can't be in your space. It's not personal, it's energy. Everything is energetic. So, in the energy of joy, happiness, that is your job. Your job is to fulfill that void within yourself that feels separation consciousness and be whole and complete now. So, this is why we ask so many divine feminines when the mind is missing your person and it feels separated, how do you make that part of you that feels separated whole now? And that space, that's the space that you're filling and filling and filling yourself with presence. I'm whole and complete now. I love myself. I am soul. Soul has no separation. I'm pure joy. I'm bliss. I am soul. Soul is everything. Soul needs nothing. When we say these so confidently in your knowing of you being whole and complete, it's the confirmation of the journey. My twin flame didn't come in and I became happy. My twin flame came in when I became happy. And not happy as in good and bad, but when I realize that I'm happiness, I'm joy. I make me happy. Doesn't matter who's doing thinking, feeling. I choose what resonates for me. I follow my energy and I create the peace, the joy, the freedom that I seek from within.
Joanne, I want to sort of touch about the flip side of this too. When you're in union with your person, you're also not responsible for their happiness. So what I want to say by this is my person still has all of his issues. And there's a lot of times that he'll tell me he hates life. Like he literally says he hates life, but then he'll normally say, you're the only good thing about my life. So we are not there to make their lives happy and perfect either. However, our balanced energy will give them a relief. It'll give them peace that they can't find themselves through all of their own chaos and their own struggles and their own 3D like things that are coming at them from different ways. So I really wanted to place that emphasis on this too, is we are not responsible, even if our energy is balanced, that doesn't miraculously just make them happy. That's not what this connection is either. We are just energetically transferring peace to them that they can't find for themselves, but it doesn't fix all of their lives' problems. That's not our role. Our role is just to give them peace that they can't find within.
Mm-hmm. We are the peace. And no matter what's going on with them, we reach that peace within ourselves internally. And then they keep coming and seeking. Because if we try to fix them, then that would be push. If we try to look for them to fix us, that would be push. If we seek peace within ourselves, no matter what they're going through, they are in our space, even if they're having a hard day, a bad day. And internally, when you're having a hard day or bad time and you're like in emotions, as long as you're not in emotions about them, they're not pulling either, love. Because I have a lot of stuff that I deal with, family, friends, and I'm a hot mess. Has nothing to do with him, and he's right there too. So being happy doesn't equate to union. Like, you don't have to be perfect to be in union. You just have to know how to seek and fulfill that peace, that eternal peace, that inner union from within, whether your person is there or not. In that space, they are there because they are you. This is hard freaking work, my love. Balancing is hard work. How do I become more at peace within myself? How do I balance me so I could be whole and complete? How do I love me more than whatever is going on with my person and whatever's going on out there? How do I choose me and honor me in every now moment? You are happiness. You build your happiness. There's this picture, it's like a meme, and there's a picture of this really, really happy person. And someone's passing by and they say, "How did you find that?" And they said, "I created it myself." You create the happiness from within. It isn't from anyone else. No one gave it to you. You created that peace within yourself. You align with that peace within yourself. And in that wholeness, you're at peace. And this is why me and Elizabeth can easily say we don't need our people, my loves. We really don't. We don't need them for anything. We don't need them mentally, physically, emotionally, like everything that we could ever need from our person, we've given that up to God. All we are being in every now moment is honoring our energy. And in that space, our person gives us their time, their energy, their whole entire mind, body, and spirit, because we are whole and complete within our own internal mind, body, and spirit. And so you looking, seeking, finding anything outside of you from your person.
So, because I'm not happy, is this a sign that they are not my twin flame? And the answer is no. It just means that it's time to get deep. It's time to fill that emptiness. If anything, it reconfirms the journey, because if this was just a soulmate, you wouldn't be asked to get deep. You wouldn't even care. You wouldn't care that this person isn't in your space, because you would have already gotten over them. But instead, you're having a spiritual awakening. You're having ascension symptoms. You're thinking about this person nonstop. These are signs that they are energetically connected to you. And for some reason, the happiness that's being asked to be received from them is asking you to get deep within yourself. That is that inner work. That is being asked from you by your soul, my love. And so how do I do this? How do I even balance this? If my person's running, what do I do? I highly suggest, for those that are in the twin flame connection, their person's running, they don't know how to feel better, they don't know how to navigate this, I would highly recommend experiencing the 30-day Twin Flame Detox Program. This program is life-changing. It's seriously life-changing. We get comments on our videos all the time, emails all the time, of beautiful souls magnetizing their twin flame because they're learning what it takes to experience soul. And experiencing soul becoming that happiness internally from within, learning how to be their twin flame. In return, they're experiencing those shifts, and that's why we get comments on our videos. That's why we have clients that magnetize their twin flames just days in their program. That's why we have clients that send us an email right after finishing a call with us that they've magnetized their twin flame. We get it all the time because the energy doesn't lie. Energy speaks for itself. So if you're feeling empty, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling really, really, really sad right now, experiencing peace within yourself, my love, that is what this journey is asking you to experience. This journey is asking you to get deep within yourself and finding that soul that you are that is whole and complete now from within. And in that space, my love, you will reach that inner union. And inner union creates this space of union in the physical. You become the union internally within you first before the physical aspect of your soul can be in your space in the physical, until you become that union from within first. They are you. You're shifting into soul. You're becoming the union that you seek. And that's where your person's there. They cannot leave your space. They're drawn to you as the magnet that you are when you become the magnetic energy of soul. We love you guys so much. We hope you have an amazing day. Bye, love.
Bye, love.